Hey, what's up, folks? All right, I'm back. All right, I hope y'all still there. Hot back on. I hope y'all can hear me now. Apparently, if you leave the one page open for a week and then try to go back and use it, the mic doesn't work. So I am back. Y'all, come on, hop on. I seen y'all were clicking on before. Um, I am back. I hope everybody's getting this to hop back on. Um, Hey, Jackie, what's up? Dodge Brothers Liquidation in the house. Jackie, can you hear me fine? I know you're on Facebook. So I just ran one and it didn't work because it didn't have any volume. So, yes. All right, good. Sounds good. All right, folks. I see y'all are starting to pop back in. All right, we're good. We got volume now. Apparently, I left this page open since last week, and I tried to use it, when I just tried to use it, it actually wouldn't even let the volume go through. So I'm back now. So quick rundown what I was saying before I realized that I was like 3 or 4 minutes in and no volume. Um, just gonna talk about dating nowadays and how everything is. I will my disclaimer that I was saying when everybody said they couldn't hear me. The disclaimer is that I will not mention any names of anybody. I will not I will not mention any time periods of any of this. I will not mention any of that stuff. All right, hey Bree, I got you now. I see you. Thank you for saying something because I was just talking and had no idea nobody could hear me. I was like 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes maybe in, and I had to back out, reset it, and then go back at it again. So, anyways, so this will be just my point of view on me dating over the past years and up to now. Um, no, the disclaimer is I will not say any names of anybody. If you feel that you want to speak up and say something, I will respond. So if you come on my comments and try to hit me, I will respond. What's up, Chuck, Bree, Sheena? Hey, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all checking in. The disclaimer is that I will not say of any names, everybody. I'll try to keep this as nice as possible, but I will give you my point of view, how it is dating, because um, it's different for everybody. I hit different sides of the track everywhere I go. One minute I got a female telling me, "Hey, listen, like, why don't you text me more?" And then the next female I meet is like, "Well, you just texted me 2 days ago. Why are you texting me so much? Like, I'm not supposed to text more than twice a week." But they won't text to say anything, but I have to text to say something, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's run into this. I appreciate y'all logging in. I appreciate y'all being here. Hey, Tashika, that's my family there. I know Tashika also does a podcast. Y'all need to catch her and her husband. They are amazing. They go through a lot. So they talk about a lot. I will be talking with them. I actually might even pull her on here to help me out because all this is new. But my PC is being built this week. I'll have all my cameras set up. So we'll have like a full studio effect next time. Hopefully by next week we'll have a full studio effect going in here. So dating, this is it. Online dating, you swipe left, swipe right. People call you judgmental. People tell you you're not going to read my bio, but the purpose of the swiping left and swiping right is pretty much first appearance. It is shallow, yes, because if you're like, oh well, I don't like his hair or he has too many tattoos, you can just swipe that person, not even knowing the type of person that they are. So, Don, hey, what's going on? Carlos, what's up? Um, I listen till she gets on. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I'm coming to you. Yep. So and I'll show you what this is all pretty much simple, Shika, and I'll let you know what's up. But so that's where we're going right now. So with me, I will tell you, dating has been ups and downs. I am not perfect by far. I'll let y'all know that 100% right now. I've made many mistakes over the years. I'm not going to be here and be like, I'm the perfect guy and I do everything. No, I've made many mistakes. I've learned from my mistakes and I've done better and I try to do better, but it still is terrible. I don't know if it's this area. I don't know if it's Florida. I don't know if it's me, but I've ran into a lot of just as Sheila Reed. What's up? I got brother on here and his wife, Joel. What's up, girl? To deal with any of this. Yeah. So if y'all are married, if y'all are dating somebody, I hear people say all the time, like, oh, I can't wait to be single. You better not. I'm telling you now, you better not. You better follow that person until there is nowhere. You don't shut the door. Listen, when I get a girl, she is not going to the bathroom with the door shut. I'm like, no, don't shut that door. Where do you think you going? You gonna sneak out the window? We don't have a window. I don't care. That's how bad it is. Like she tell me I'm moving out. Well, where we moving? We gonna sell the house and we gonna move together. Because, bro, I'm telling you, it is not a good thing nowadays. But at the same time, you don't want to be in a bad relationship. So, um, let's start with the swiping and going back and forth on the dating websites. You know, you see something. So I'll just tell you my experience. I swipe, I meet somebody. I've hit both sides of the spectrum. I sit there and be like, hey, we'll have a couple conversations back and forth, and then I'll be like, hey, do you mind if I get your phone number? No, you're not getting my number yet. I don't know you. I don't do that. So this is where my mind goes. I understand that. You got to be careful and watch who you get your number to. There's a lot of crazy guys out there. But this is where my mind goes. Number one, you swipe me, you like me. We're talking, but I can't get your phone number. My notifications don't always go off. Then you think I'm leaving you high and dry. You don't get my messages. It's a headache and a half. If I run into you in the grocery store and I look at you and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, my name is Ron. Like, I don't know. I also don't know what to say because I don't do this. So, but what I'm trying to get across, if I ran into you in a grocery store, I thought you were attractive. You thought I was attractive at that moment, and we sat there and talked. And I was like, "Hey, do you mind if I get your number? Can I take you out to dinner sometime?" Yeah, that's fine. Boom, here's my number. But now that it's online, like you're not getting no phone numbers. You're not talking to nobody. You're not like none of that. All that is out the window. I call it. I ask like, "Am I off probation yet? Am I allowed to ask you for your number yet?" So that's one thing. I don't even know how that goes. I'm gonna try to stay up with these comments at the same time because I'm just running my mouth. But so that's one thing. Okay. Uh this becomes an issue a lot. Don't y'all laugh at me. But this becomes an issue a lot. And you ladies know what I'm talking about because you will really relate to this. As soon as I say it, you probably already know where I'm going. But as soon as you match with a guy, hey, can I get more pictures of you? You want to know why? Can I tell you? My family and some of my close friends have. What's up, Billy? What's up, baby? My family and some of my close friends have heard some of the stories. I've been catfished 3, 4 times off the top of my head. So I mean, like met up with in person and realized that the pictures that were on their profile, the pictures that they actually sent me through the phone, were not them. And some of the excuses were that, oh, well, I figured that by the time since we talked for a little bit and we connected, that you went, that's like lying to me. You've been lying from day one. You're not showing who you are. On that note, let's move over to pictures. So they're not posting pictures, they're posting old pictures, they're posting pictures that's not even them. Filters, these I want to ban Snapchat and Instagram is doing it now too. You got, hey, look at this. Listen, ladies, there are dudes that like your freckles. There are dudes that like your mold. There are dudes that like your, what do you call it, crow's eyes. Oh, well, I got wrinkles when I smile. You have your teeth. Thank you. If y'all don't have your teeth, I apologize. I've ran into that before. She smiled, had the thing showing everything, and then I met it, and she had summer teeth. And if you don't know what summer teeth are some are here, some are there, some are missing. Listen, my friends and everybody have heard some of the stories, and it's true. Summer teeth, and I know some of you women probably have dealt with the same thing. But this is my point of view. I'll have another show where we get a bunch of single guys and single girls, and we'll have a debate and just go around the table. But for this episode, this is just me. This is what I deal with. So it's I can't get your number. I have to sit here and wait for you to message me back online or message me not back online or talk to me in 2 days or whatever, whatnot it may be. I have to watch, like, I'm pretty good at it now because I've been duped so many times. So I'm pretty good at it now. I can look at a picture and be like, filter, filter, filter. No, if you can't post a basic, like, this is no filter. This is me. I know I look raggedy. I ain't shaved. I ain't did all that. But, like, I'll be 100%. I'm the type of dude, I'd rather see you. I'm sorry. I just seen E cracking up about the summer teeth. Um, I'm the type that I'd rather see you plain, no makeup, chilling, sweatpants, t-shirt, because my point of view is, if you're attractive and beautiful to me like that, when you want to dress up, doll up, do your makeup and all that, I know you're going to be 10 times better. I want to know who I'm waking up next to in the morning, in the future, not now, because I ain't sleeping with none of y'all. I want to know who I'm waking up next to, who I will be waking up next to in the future. Or I don't want to be like, go 2 years and next thing you know, you take that makeup off and it's like Two-Face off of Batman. You're looking like Two-Face. I've had some that have came over and I given the hug to go and she leaves and next thing you know, I got like half her face is on my shirt. Like, I guess it could be, I don't know that other side, so we'll get into that later, another episode or something. But yes, it could be the fact that I know a lot of men out there damage, beat down, break down, emotionally tear apart a lot of women, and that might be how they feel comfortable. They might have been told that they're ugly. They might have been told that they're not good enough. But that's just because that some people out there are just straight up jerks, and I can't help that. But my thing is, so does that get taken out on me or guys like me or guys that are good and decent or guys that want? Because I'm telling you, moving on to the next point, like, I asked one girl, like, we're talking, switch numbers. I was like, hey, can I take you to dinner sometime? I will tell you, this is the exact reply that she had to me. Oh, you're just like every other guy. I know what you're going to do. You're going to take me to dinner. You're going to pay for dinner. You know that since I'm out to dinner with you, that I have no other plans. So then you expect to come over my house after and expect sex because you paid for dinner. I like to eat. I just want some company. Like, and when she came back with that, I've been through enough stuff in my life and dating wise that I'm to the point now where I'm quick to snip and just keep it chucking. So when that reply came, I was like, you know what? You're good. I'll go to dinner by myself. I'll order the 2 for $20 at Applebee's or something and act like you're coming, and then just tell them to package it to go and play woe is me. And they might even give me a discount on my bill because you stood me up, which you might not have. But I won't do that. I probably will, but I won't because I wouldn't even go that far. But I did end up going to dinner that night by myself. I'll go to dinner by myself, but sometimes I just simply want company. Which brings me to another point. Ladies, if a man tells you, hey, let's go grab dinner sometime, let me take you out to dinner, that does not all the time mean that he wants to marry you. Sometimes we just want good company from good people that we don't have to worry about the BS with. I just want to go out sometimes. You know how many people I've asked to let's go to Cheesecake Factory in Naples because I haven't been there in over 15 years and I want to go. And you know how many said yes? So I'm gonna end up going by myself, and I'll go there and I'll eat cheesecake and everything else on the menu by myself. Um, yeah, I'm telling you, Sheik. So that's what it is. My nieces are walking in the house now. Um, so yeah, so it's just been like from one side to another. I've had a female that literally we went to dinner. She wouldn't allow me to pick her up, so she caught an Uber to dinner. Caught an Uber to dinner. had drinks, drunk, and then I'm supposed to take her home. I was kind of slick at the mouth at from like, all right, well, this has been good. We laughed and joked a lot. She kept telling me, tell me more about yourself. Well, tell me more. Like, oh, well, what about this? She's like, I'm like, hey, I apologize. I do talk a lot sometimes. No, you're fine. Keep talking. I'm enjoying my drink. She's drinking. I'm talking. End of the date. Oh, so you ready to go? I'm like, oh, are you gonna call your Uber? Um, exactly. So I asked, like, are you gonna call your Uber? She's like, oh no, I thought you were gonna take me home. You didn't trust me to bring you here, but now that you've had drinks, you trust me to take you home. But I'm not a jerk. I did take her home. A couple weeks later, hey, you want to go out and grab dinner again? I'll pick you up this time. Oh, you know what? I'm good. I didn't think it went that good the first time. You were talking way too much. You didn't ask anything about me. Like, you know how many times I've heard that? Tell me more about yourself. Tell me about yourself. And when I start talking, all right, I'll stop. So when I ask, hey, so tell me about you. What about your family? Oh, there's nothing really to tell. I like hearing you talk. But then next thing you know, it's, oh, well, you were talking too much. I don't know if I want to go out with you again because I know how to hold a conversation. Keep drinking. So that went nowhere. But I still stay friends with people. I'm not a jerk. I don't cut anybody off. I've had it's been all over the board. So I will not. I was considering actually telling one of the um one of the catfish stories, which also entwined with summer teeth. You know what? I'll do it anyway because I'll make it quick. We're at 16 minutes. I got like 10 more minutes, folks, and I'm out of here. I told y'all I keep y'all for 25, 30 minutes tonight, and I'm going. Okay, and we'll get back to this another time. But yeah, that's a lot of that's happened. Now I do understand. Before I even get to the story, I'll do the story at the end. So before we even get to the story, other parts of it, I know people have been damaged. That's men and women. Like I've been damaged. So I'm pretty much to the point, I'm not horribly and I'm not messed up, but I know that I won't take crap. I know that I won't continuously chase somebody and oh, well, I need you to text me first. I I I don't want to say I hate hearing, but it bothers me to keep hearing I'm old fashioned, but they pick and choose what they want to be old fashioned about. You know what I'm saying? That gets aggravating because, listen, we don't read minds. Number one, men do have feelings, regardless how you think. We do have feelings. So to get a text every once in a while from a female that you're conversating with, if I'm texting you all the time, and if I stop texting you and I don't hear from you for a week, that tells me I ain't worth crap to you. So for a female to sit there and simply text, hey, I hope you're having a good day. I'm kind of busy at work. I'll talk to you later. I just want to let you know. Or hey, just thinking about you. Or hey, I hope your day is going good. You don't have to respond back, but just to simply send that means a big difference. Like because especially for me, I get tired of always being, hey, how's your day going? Hey, good morning. Hey, how you doing? Hey, is everything good? Hey, how'd your day at work go? Hey, but then if I don't text you 3 or 4 days, 5 days, 7 days, 8, 10, 12 days go by and I don't get a single, hey, how you doing? Nothing. Or, hey, send me a picture. I haven't seen you in a while. Send me a picture. Send me a smile or something. I don't take pictures like that, but yet you're on Snapchat, you're on Facebook stories, posting 15, 20 pictures and playing sympathy. Oh, I wish somebody would care for me. You know how, yeah, you can have that. You can have it. You can have Facebook, you can have Instagram, you can have Snapchat. If that's what you want is the sympathy of other people, I am easy. I am simply easy to bounce out. And that's just because I've spent too much time in my life. I'm 40 years old. I spent too much time like, hey, let me take you out to dinner. Oh, well, text me next month. And this month is kind of busy. You're telling me you're not going to eat once this whole month. You ain't got time once this whole, like that's the aggravating stuff. So I just get to the point of that. There you go. What's up, Tim? My boy Tim Jones popped in, and that's what I'm talking about. The one way. It's the one way street so much, and but yet I've gotten to the point where I've gotten at times too. Hey, what I really need right now is a friend. This has happened multiple times. What I really need right now is a friend. I don't want to date nobody. I don't need nothing. I need time to heal myself. I need a friend that I can trust, that I can talk to. All right, cool. I can be that. Most definitely. I got you. A week later, hey, how's your day going? I hope everything went good. I know you just started a new job. Don't text me anymore. I have a boyfriend. Yeah, that's happened multiple times. So when I get that, oh, what I really need right now is a friend, it's almost and it's not fair. I know it's not fair to a female that really means it, but do you understand what most of us men go through? Because some women have multiple guys chasing them, and they're trying to figure out, oh, well, which one do I want? Which, yo, that's what you want to do. Guys are just as worse. I'm just telling you from my point of view how it goes, and that's just what I run into. So that gets to the point where it's just like after a while you're like, yo, I'm good, man. I'd rather be single, be lonely sometimes, be in my house by myself than deal with a headache. I get tired, I get lonely. You know what I'll do? I'll go get my laundry that's sitting on the other side of my bed, throw it in the dryer, let it get warm, make it feel like a warm body next to me. Yo, my niece is in the kitchen laughing because the door is cracked. But yeah, listen, I'll tell you what, I'd rather do that than be caught up and stuck with some knucklehead that don't respect me, that I gotta constantly chase forever, that I gotta constantly be behind, that I gotta constantly make sure she's not talking to other guys, that I gotta constantly make sure she's not trying to hit up my boys, that I gotta constantly make sure that she wants to. I had a female that literally got in an argument. We were like maybe a week into getting to know each other, she started to get into disagreement with me. I'm like, yo, I will not argue with you. That's just not me. And before I, my bad, I just looked at Bree's comment. My bad, Bree. I'm talking. I told y'all this is Raw Race with Ron. I just went to a triple R, went real raw, real quick. That's me. But um, I forgot what I was even talking about. See, y'all done made me lose lose my train of thought. But anyways, we're going to just keep on going with all that. That sounds, yes, it is very exhausting. It is exhausting. And that's why I'll just get to the point where I'll just get to the point where I'll just chill. Yeah, I'll hit up friends and be like, hey, y'all want to go catch some dinner? You want to go get some dinner? No? Cool. Oh, well, I'm not really looking to date right now. I asked you for dinner, food, stomach, company. And it's hard to explain because I know a lot of guys have ulterior motives. But if I ask you, let's go to dinner, let's grab something to eat, that means I want good company. I don't want to be to dinner with a sour patch. I don't want to be to dinner with a pain in the behind. I don't want to be to dinner with somebody that's just gonna get drunk and I gotta carry home and I gotta babysit. I want good company, conversation, laughing. If you can't laugh, I literally met a female, and I didn't even want to go here. I didn't want to go here on this, but it was I'm a Christian man. It was a Christian female. She put on her page Christian female and all this other stuff. We chit chat, we talked, and right off the rip, I'm like, it was like, oh well, you know, well, are you speaking the gospel? And like everybody speaks the gospel in a different way. Well, I want somebody that's on the same level. Like you can't have every. That's a whole nother conversation for another time. I apologize. I even went there, so we'll leave that for another time. That's gonna be a whole nother podcast. Anyways, so it's just it gets to the point where if somebody just wants to chill with you and hang with you, yo, take it. That doesn't you we're adults nowadays. Communicate. People don't know how to talk. People, if I tell you I want to grab dinner, that's all I want. I can pick you up if you want. Save your gas because gas is expensive. No reason both of us driving vehicles wasting gas to get there when we can ride together. Or you can drive. That's all good. I'll pay for dinner. And my dad always taught me if you invite somebody out to dinner, or even if she invites you out to dinner, you better make sure you got money to pay for dinner, or you better stay home and cook. I'll stay home and cook. I don't care. It ain't about the money, but I'll pay for dinner. If I invite you out for dinner, oh well, I'm going Dutch. I'm paying for myself. Why? If I ask you out to dinner, let me pay for dinner. So it just becomes so much, and it's a headache and a half. And I know it's going to be a lot of stuff on here. Bree, we can go grab dinner. We will go grab dinner. Bree, me and Bree, we're old. Green Wave, the Green Wave, 99, baby. Ooh, just dated myself. That hurts. Uh, Billy, don't come on here laughing. Mike Gorgie, what's up, my brother? So it's and so that's where it just gets to. It gets for me. I'm saying for me, it gets aggravating. Yeah, I'll go on dating websites and I'll just swipe for the fun and do, and then I'll match with somebody, but then they won't say nothing to me. They realize like, oh, he did say hi. Oh, I matched it by mistake. They'll unfriend me. So I ain't worried about it. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I know I'm not every female's knight in shining armor. I literally did put on the profiles. If you're in one of my profiles, if you're looking for a knight in shining armor, I am not him. Now, if I'm more like a guy wrapped up in aluminum foil, riding on a Great Dane through a field of sandy sparrows down by a canal, rather than a knight in shining armor riding through a field of lilies riding by the ocean. Nah, that ain't me. I'm the guy wrapped in aluminum foil. Like I'm kind of what you looking for, but I might not be all of that. But it is what it is, folks, man. So it's just a simple fact. Like dating nowadays is really hard because I think it does come to the fact that so many people have been so damaged over the years and growing up um that they just push it off on everybody. Oh, I got my walls up. I will be. Listen, I told y'all I'm on here being 100 and real. I have females that I've met that have had over 4 kids. Tells me they have over 4 kids later. I found out, all right, were you married? No, they all have different fathers. But you need to prove to me that you're worth my time. Excuse me? I will never disrespect a female. I will stop talking to you before it gets that far. But when somebody tells me that I need to prove to them that I'm worth their time, but yet every other guy in the world has mistreated them or still treating them like crap or still using them, and then I gotta be put in a big box and like, well, you have to be this perfect, or I'm not talking to you. Like, yo, I'm good. All right, cool, peace. So that's where it comes to the point. People are like, well, why are you still single? Oh, that's why. It could be on me, and I will tell you, it could be me because I'm to the point now where I'm 40. I don't have kids. I don't mind kids. I love kids. Y'all know that. Um, do I want kids? I do. I do. I would like a kid, but that's not going to damage because now I'm getting older, and I know that females have a lot of issues once they have kids, and some have had not C section. Some have had um. Oh my lord, I can't just believe I went. Some can't have children anymore, whichever the reason may be. Can't have kids anymore. That doesn't bother me. Okay, you have kids already. You can't have kids. We can either adopt later, or I'll take your children as mine. Like, I'm not going to push their father out, but I will treat your children as mine. And that's a whole nother issue for a whole nother time. Females think because I don't have kids, oh, well, you don't know what it's like being a single parent. I have 23 nieces and nephews. I have helped raise over half of them. I have nieces that live with me now. I pay every bill in this house. I make sure they got what they need. I make sure they got the tissue to wipe their butts with. I make sure they got the shampoo to take a bath with. And for somebody to just assume because I don't have physical kids that I don't know what it's like being a single parent. I've sat up at night with my nieces and nephews sick. I've sat in the ER with them sick. I've done parent teacher conferences at the school. I've actually sat through a whole day of school with 2 of my nieces because they were acting up. So don't give me that and don't try to use that as an excuse. My thing is be upfront, be real, be honest about it. If I'm not your cup of tea, hey, Ron, you listen, you're a really nice guy. I'm not attracted to you. You're not who I am. Cool. I'm not going to cry in your face, maybe when I leave. No, I'm just joking. But I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to keep on trucking. I'm not going to be like, are you sure? No, because if you are not on the same level as me, if you don't have that appreciation for me, if you don't have that likeness for me, then that's where that lopsidedness comes. So I told you I'm here. You're telling me I'm not really for you and I'm not really feeling you. Oh, well, let's try it anyway. So now I got to push up here to try to get you to come up. And I got to push up here to get you to come up. And that's not how it should be. That's not, it's too simple nowadays to just simply, you want to grab dinner? You know what? That sounds good. Yeah, we can grab dinner sometimes. But when I ask you to grab dinner and you tell me I got to wait a month and a half to possibly take you to dinner, peace. I'm good. Not being rude or disrespectful, but simply to the point that it's not that difficult. If you don't want to go to dinner with somebody, just straight. My friend Bree just asked on here on the comments, "Hey, Ron, let's go to dinner sometime." Cool, bet. I got you. We'll set some up. Not this weekend, but we'll set something up new next week. I got a friend that I'm meeting in the morning for breakfast. I don't mind meeting people. That's food. That's talking. That's conversating. Because you never know what somebody has going on in their life and who they're going to need. You might be the person they need to talk to. You might go in it thinking like, oh, they might want to date me. But when you get done sitting down, talking, conversating, and realizing, hey, that person's going through depression. I've been through depression. I can help them out. Hey, that person's going through a hard time. They have a single parent. I was a single parent. I can help them out. Hey, that person's going through a hard time at their job. I've been through a hard time at my job. I can help them out. I can talk to them. Hey, you know what? I got you. I'm praying for you. I got you. Hey, listen, if you need to talk to somebody, hit me up. If you want to do lunch again sometime, we'll do this once a month. Cool, cool. You know what I'm saying? So don't always assume it always has to do with the simple fact of somebody wanting to marry you. Somebody might just see something in you or about you and want to spend time around you. Goes back to that whole, living your life right, and people want to be around good people. Some people are trying to get away from that bad influence they're always around, or the bad boys they're always around, or the bad girls are always around. So they get to the point, it's like, that's a decent person. Hey, you want to go grab dinner sometime? And then you're stuck up like, no, you're not for me. Just dinner? Be real. It's called communicating. Just dinner? We're good. Just dinner. Like, I'm not, like, nothing extra. Like, we're not, it's not going to be a whole, like, will you marry me proposing on the first date? Like, but yeah, you want to just go grab dinner? Yeah, we can do that. Cool. I'm good. Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we're hitting that. Oh man, I'm at 32 minutes, so my my time is running. I got you, Billy. I just seen it. My bad, bro. Okay, so I'm about to get off. We will. This is a big topic. So what we will do, we'll have some more. I'll hit this topic again later, and we will have I'll get another single male in here, and maybe two single females from different perspectives that want to date and that don't care to date. We'll work it around that way. Um, Kim, I got you. I'm always about sending prayers your way. We're in. Actually, my church right now is in 21 days of prayer and fasting, and I actually fasted. I gave up social media for 21 days besides the podcast, and I go on to let you know about the podcast. But I don't check my Facebook 15 times a day anymore. I don't check my Instagram anymore. I don't go about that stuff. That I gave up for now, and it is very stress free and gives me more time to do stuff around my house, or doesn't distract me as much. So yeah, most definitely, Kim, I got you. I got you. I will send prayers your way always. I always appreciate you also for helping me out with my niece with the whole job situation that one time before too. Just simply making a contact, making an introduction. That was awesome. And you're always gonna be in my heart. I'm always gonna love you. And I got you. Hit me up outside of here. Hit me up on Messenger, send me a message or text me. And I got you. We'll talk some more. But the story. I'll hit the story. Um, so this is the last thing. We're at 33 minutes. I'm gonna be out of here. 2 minutes. All right, y'all give me 2 minutes. So I met this girl online. We didn't date. We met online, we talked, we switched numbers. It was like 2 months in. We were like 2 months in. We had not met yet. Okay. Beautiful blonde girl. We had not met yet, talked on the phone. We were talking like 4 or 5 times a week. I was on my way home from church, and she was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I just got out of church." She was like, "Oh, why don't you stop by?" I'm like, "You know what? I can do that. We can meet. Cool." She was like, "All right, here's my address. Send me your address." So I pull up in the parking lot. Some of y'all remember that commercial on TV, the Buick commercial, where the girl's like sitting in the house and the guy's like, "Hey, I'm outside." She's like, "I don't see you." He's like, "I'm in the Buick." She's like, "I don't see a Buick." And he's like, "You know what? I'm good." and pulls off because she acted. So that's what I kind of felt like. I didn't leave though because I'm not a jerk because I have multiple stories of stuff like this happening. So, anyways, I pull in the parking lot. She's talking to me. She's like, "Yeah, there you are, park right there." And I'm like, "Where are you at?" She's like, "I'm right here." And I'm like, "Where?" There was only one female in the parking lot on the phone. Did not look anything like the female that I've met online. Nothing. Not even close. Anyways, so I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I park. She's already seen me. I can't pull off. We've been talking for a couple months. Anyway, so I back up, park in my parking spot. I get out. She's like, oh, hey. And her hey, once again, I'm not ragging on anybody, but she had summer teeth. Some are here, some are there, some are missing, and it was bad. And like literally like a total of like four up top. I couldn't even look at the bottom because by the time I looked at the top, I just turned away. Anyways, I'm getting that. So she was like, come on in, like, oh, come on in. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, but I don't want to be a jerk because, like I said, we had talked for 2 months on the phone. So we were kind of friends. We were friends. We weren't no kind of friends. We were friends. But at this point, I'm all this running through my head like, you've been lying this whole time. So, anyways, get in the house. Listen, folks, I am not making this up. This is 100% true. So I get in the house. She has a 1 bedroom apartment. So as I get in the house, she's like, oh, well, this is the kitchen and that's the living room. And it's all one regular, almost like the size of the room I'm in. She's like, that's my bedroom. Now, my bedroom is not clean. If I take you out of my bedroom right now, I got clean clothes on the bed and my suitcase still on the bed from when I went out of town a week ago. But I didn't go in the room. I'm still in the living room. It was a 1 bedroom apartment. I look in the room. She's like, oh, that's my bedroom. There was dirty bras on the floor. There was a dirty bra on the bedpost, a white bra with dirt stains on it. You could see, I seen Arby bags. I seen McDonald's bags. Like you could not see the floor and part of the bed. That bad. And I'm like, oh, so she kind of shuts the door, but doesn't shut it all the way. Alex knows what I'm talking about. So she shuts the door, but doesn't shut the door all the way. So next thing you know, she's like, oh, and this is the couch. She had a little, like the oversized sofa, like the single chair with the ottoman. And she was like, you can sit on the chair if you want to. And I'm like, she was like, do you, like without skipping a beat, she was like, do you want to sit out? You can have a seat if you want. And I'm like, oh, she's like, would you believe that somebody threw that in the garbage? They had it in the trash out there because they had a big stain on one side. All I did was flipped it over and kind of dusted it off, and it looks fine. In my head, like, why would you tell somebody that you've been trying to talk to? But at the same time, you are not who you say you were, so that kind of goes along. So in my head, all this is running. So as I'm talking to her, I'm like, you know what? I was sitting in church all day. I'm good. I'll just stand up. As I say that, the door was like this wide open. Goes, and I look up, and I'm like, and I look down. I swear to you, it was Garfield's like 2 times Garfield size big brother. This cat was like a dog. He looked at like my dog Coco. He gets up, boom, he jumps up on the couch on the little chair that I'm standing by, and I look, and she's like, oh, that's my cat. Yeah, I don't know what her problem is. She's been attacking all my guy friends lately. One of my friends comes here. He's been coming here about 2 years. He attacked her and literally drew blood. So I'm like, are you going to put that cat up? Because that cat looks like it's ready to eat me. Period. It's finna eat me. This cat looked at like dangerous. I don't like cats. I'm okay with cats. I don't like cats. Now you tell me this cat attacks guys and I'm a guy and I'm in your cuz. So, anyways, the cat walks off looking at me like, I see you, cuz. Walks back, I see you. So the cat's walking by, eyeing me. So at this point, the cat walks around and now the cat is in the kitchen eating its food, and I'm standing and she starts talking about something. She's like, hey, if you don't want to sit down, you could sit on the armrest of the sofa. And I'm like, all right, I'll do that. She's like, no, 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 not on that side, on the other side. The cat pees on that one. And I'm like, yo, at this time, I swear to you, the Lord God had mercy on me. My phone rung. Now, pause. What's that? That's the pause button. Pause. At this time, I had a friend of mine that was going through a divorce. She knew that because I was with my friend at one point, and I'm like, I'm with one of my boys. She's going through a really bad divorce right now. So she knew that. Anyway, so now play. How's the play button? play. So now she's like, the cat pees on that side. And as that happened, my phone rings. And I'm like, oh, I got to get this. And she's like, what is? I'm like, my friend that's going through the divorce. This is him. Now, I will tell you folks right now, I've never in my life faked a phone call before. So my phone, when my volume stays up, so if I'm talking on the phone and you're standing over there, you could hear what's going on my phone. I answered the phone and turned the volume down. He was like, hey, bro, what's up? I'm like, hey, no, don't do that. No, what are you doing? No, bro, listen. Bro, where are you at? Where are you at? So now she's looking at me and she's like, is everything okay? I'm like, no, I gotta go. She's like, go, 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 go. I'm like, okay. Yo, I played it. I will give myself an award for it because I played it all the way to the parking lot. I'm like, yo, no, bro, I'm outside. She done shut the door, but I know she's looking at me through the blinds. So I'm sitting there like, excuse me. I'm walking away in my truck. Like I even got to, he done hung up because he's on the phone laughing because he just called to say what's up. But I used him as an scapegoat. So I'm at my truck. He's already hung up on the phone. I'm still on the phone like, bro, I'm sitting at the door of my truck in the parking lot because I know she's looking at me. I'm like, bro, listen, don't do it. Bro, listen, I'm on where are you at? Bro, where you? No, I'm up, boom, hopped in the truck, peeled out of the parking lot and drove home. So got home, called my boy back, thanked him. I don't know why, how he called me, but he called me at the exact moment. I get home and this is true. I'm telling you, this is absolutely true. This is not a lie. So I get home later. She texts me like, hey, is everything okay? How's your friend? I'm like, yo, it's good. Everything's good. Like, it's just, it is what it is. I was like, listen, I need to tell you something. Like, what you like, that's not you on your profile. I went right in. I wasn't rude, but I went right in. That's not you on your profile. She's like, yes, it is. I'm like, listen, the picture on your profile, there's a main picture with a blonde girl and two brunettes. One brunette here, one brunette here. Okay. Then every other six pictures, if the other six pictures on your profile is the same blonde girl in the main picture, but in different outfits. That's who I thought I was talking to. Oh no, that's my best friend and she's a big part of my life. So anybody that knows me will have to know her. No, you're doing that to make it seem like it's you. And then she's like, well, I thought that since we had talked for 2 months that it really wouldn't matter what I look like. Oh, it does, because now you're lying about who you are from the get-go. Period. You're lying from the get-go who you are. And not only that, like, you're lying to everybody else. Like, no, looks isn't everything, but attraction is something. You don't just walk down the street and be like, oh, you know what? Look at that heavy set person, or that ugly person, or that guy with missing patches of hair, or that guy right there that has three fingers missing. I think that's a really nice word. Somebody that you're not, I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful. Sorry about that. But somebody that you're not normally attracted to, you're not just going to walk down the street and be like, I think that's a nice person. I'm like, no, you have to be attracted to somebody to even consider, like, even the thought of moving on with them. So, anyways, um, so she was like, no, I'm in the profile picture. No, you're not. Yes, I am. At this point, I'm on my laptop and I'm like, boom, you're not in none of these pictures. She's like, I am. Yo, people, when I tell you it was her in the middle, I mean, the blonde girl in the middle, brunette girl here, and you seen this much of her face over her friend's shoulder. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, but don't ever call me again. Lose my number. So that's one of many stories of what I've been through. And yeah, yeah, dating is rough and it gets that bad. So, anyways, I am done for tonight. We have hit 44 minutes. I'm going to be out of here by 45. We have 45 seconds. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Follow me on YouTube. The link is in there. Follow me, share it, get people in here. This is going to get more and more interesting as time goes on. And I keep talking about the depression topic and talking about actual depression through us adults these days that nobody likes to speak about. We're going to hit that. I have not done it yet because I want to have people in here with me to talk about some of that. I don't want you just hearing it from me. I want you hearing it from different sources. I'm doing addiction day and all that kind of stuff too. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Share it, love it, love yourself, love your friends. Be good people. If you can't find no good in this world, be good. Y'all be good. See y'all on the next one next Thursday, 6 p.m. I don't know what the topic is yet. We'll get to it though. Thank y'all. I'll check in with y'all. Sheikah, love you. I'll get with y'all. All y'all, thank y'all for tuning in, and I will catch y'all later. Peace out.